Hello everyone, this is Tammy Wilgenbush with Card Designs by Tammy, and today hopefully it will be a very short video. I'm just going to make one card with this really pretty flowing flowers stamp set that is currently available in the January through June 2022 mini catalog. So only about another couple months left of items in this catalog, and it is on page 36, and it is just a really pretty stamp set. That is $25. It is a cling stamp set and has these three really pretty flowers and some really nice sentiments. Just a note: happy birthday, I like you, thank you, time for a happy dance, and sending a card instead of a text. And what I wanted to do today to showcase this was also to, again, kind of show off the new InColors. As many of you might be aware, the new annual catalog was just released May 3rd of 2022, and it is fabulous. It has all sorts of wonderful new products, and included in the products are new InColors. So every year Stampin' Up comes out with 5 new InColors. And so we have some InColors that are rotating out, and we have 5 new ones that are rotating in. And so you can see, and unfortunately this is the catalog that I mark up, they are keeping the 2021 to 2023 InColors of Polished Pink, Pale Papaya, Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, and Fresh Freesia. Those are staying. And then we have these 5 new ones that I will show you here. And I did show them in a previous video, but just wanted to show them again just to reiterate. And again, the project that I have today actually uses, I just made one card in each of these InColors, showing off kind of that flowing flowers. So the 5 new InColors that we have, let me make sure I'm not getting too far up, are Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, which I love, Orchid Oasis, which I also love. It's just these two are really unique colors. Well, so is the Parakeet Party. Starry Sky and Sweet Sorbet. So those are the 5 colors that we have, and they are so pretty. Let me show you the papers. So here is the Sweet Sorbet. So it's a very nice reddish color, very similar to Poppy Parade, I find, but again, the shade is just slightly different. And then the really pretty kind of lime green of Parakeet Party, the gorgeous kind of turquoise of Tahitian Tide, the really deep blue of Starry Sky. Again, just, you know, a different shade of blue than the Night of Navy, but still gives you a nice deep color. And then also the Orchid Oasis, which is a really pretty kind of almost purple blue color, which is a very unique color for that I don't think that we have yet. So some of the other things that are available in the new InColors, we do have some new matte decorative dots that, again, it's kind of an ombre look with each of the colors, and again has larger and smaller ones. So again, just has each of those new InColors. We also have some beautiful metallic ribbon, which is very easy to work with. That is in the new InColors. So you can kind of see it there, just very pretty and shimmery. And then one of the other things we have is we have some twine that is in each of the new InColors. So this is the parakeet party. So just some really fun items and embellishments and different things that will be in those new InColors. So today what we're going to do is I have essentially made a set of cards in each of the new InColors. Well, except for Orchid Oasis, we're going to make that one together. But these are the cards that I made using the Flowing Flowers stamp set, kind of making a nice background, almost your own designer series paper. And again, I used each of the new InColors there. So this is the card that we're going to be making. And we are going to be using the Orchid Oasis. Let me grab that ink pad. And I have already pre-cut what we need. And again, this is just a really simple card, but uses the really pretty Flowing Flowers stamp set. So if you're one that doesn't have a die cut machine or doesn't like to use die cuts, this is just a wonderful stamp set because it's going to be very versatile because the flowers, they're distinctive, so they're very pretty, and again, you can use them as an entire background or just as an accent sheet with any sort of different paper. I think one of the papers that we have that was in Celebration is the Simply Marvelous paper, and I think something like this would pair very well with the Simple Marvelous paper because it's just a nice background paper and then you can coordinate with an accent. So I have a standard card base that is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And again, this is the Orchid Oasis because that's the color that we're going to make. And then I have my handy dandy envelope because I always like to stamp on my envelopes. And then I have 2 pieces of basic white that are 4 by 5 1/4. So I have one for the front and one for the inside. So, and these are what we're going to be stamping on today. So what I'm going to be using is I am just going to be using the largest flower and then the smallest set of flowers to kind of fill in. And again, this is just a really easy design. Just kind of want to do a background, leave a little bit of white space for the sentiment, and then just stamp the rest with this stamp set. All right. And again, this one I'm just kind of using to fill in some of those little spots. And you can see just how pretty this Orchid Oasis is. And again, if you want, you can easily just go over and just really kind of fill in those areas. And I think I am going to do one more. That might be a little bit too much, but that's okay. Then I'm also, since I have this out, I'm going to stamp the inside, and I'm going to stamp it with the large flower, kind of just right in that corner. And again, with the distinctive stamps, you can see all the different shading and things that you can get with just one stamp. And that's what I think is so fabulous about Stampin' Up! And some of the special stamps that they have. The quality is just really high, and you can just get some gorgeous, gorgeous images. Here we go. So let me clean this off. I always like to clean my stamps right away. And then we have the thank you, and I'm actually going to use black ink for that, so I'm going to close up my Orchid Oasis and grab my Memento Black ink and get my one here and just stamp up the thank you. And again, it just fits right up there nicely in that little corner. All right. And that's all of the stamping really for this card. Again, this is just a really easy card. And that's the nice thing about this Flowing Flowers is it just does make this really nice, easy card. And to add some extra, of course, we are going to use the ribbon. And so this is the Orchid Oasis ribbon. And always like to tie upside down because it, for some reason, actually makes the bow sit nicer. So let me go ahead, and I like to make sure that it's all straight. And one thing I am going to grab, this ribbon is really flexible. So I like to grab, I have these little kind of what they call reverse tweezers, which stay closed, but if you pinch them, they open. And so I like to get the ribbon really tight and then just put that right there. And that allows me some flexibility here with doing the bow and getting the bow really tight, and which is really important for this one in particular. I do like this ribbon, but it is kind of, it does slip. So then if it is curled, I just kind of, there we go. Just kind of straighten it out there. And let me adjust the bow here to get it just how I want it. And then I can trim off that ribbon. And so like I said, a couple tips that I've gotten over the years is to, number one, tie the bow upside down. That does help it lay a little bit better. And then do what you can to tie it on the ribbon or on the spool, because then it allows you to cut just what you need, and it really minimizes the amount of waste that you might have. So let me grab my green glue and put this on the card base, and then we will add more bling. That beautiful ribbon does add some bling, but we're going to add some of those really pretty matte decorative dots as well. Okay, just get that on there good, and then I will do the inside. And I got glue all over my fingers for some reason. I'm not sure how I managed that. I must have glue somewhere that I don't know. There we go. All right. So that is done. So here we have our pretty matte dots, and I use these Orchid Oasis. And let me just add one there. One right over there. And then the third one, kind of, let's go right down there. Okay, and there we go. There is that last card in the series. So again, this kind of shows you all the different InColors and some of those different elements that are available in the InColors. And oh, I guess I did pop these up on dimensionals. Oh well, I glued this one down. That's okay. So there they are. And again, really pretty background, very simple with that flowing flower stamp set. So again, just a really nice, pretty stamp set that has flowers, that's easy to use, has 3 very core sentiments with thank you, happy birthday, and just a note. So a very versatile, easy to use stamp set. If you're new to stamping, this is a really nice stamp set to get because it doesn't have to take any die cutting or anything like that. You can do all sorts of backgrounds. Again, with this background, you could easily flip it this way, and I could have stamped it around. You could have stamped it all over and just done a sentiment attached to it. So lots of different options that you could have done. So anyway, I hope you liked the flowing flowers, and again, seeing the InColors in use. And if you need anything from Stampin' Up, let me know. Again, that new catalog is out. If you don't have a demonstrator and need a catalog, feel free to reach out. My information for my blog, which has my direct email, is below. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.